Hey everybody, welcome back to Life After Stroke. I'm Christopher Ewing. Today we're broadcasting from the Abilities Expo in Boston, Massachusetts. And with us right now is Kristy LaCroix. She is with Wheelchair Escapes, which I cannot wait to get involved with one of these vacations that you take people on. Kristy, brag a little bit because you are awesome. Your company is awesome. I want all these people to know about it.
Well, my husband has MS. He hasn't walked for 27 years, and we thought we'd break out on our own and start to travel. I called, I asked all the right questions, I thought I was given truthful answers and I would get where we were going, and things were not the way they were supposed to be. So I said, boy, somebody's got to do something about this, and a little voice in my head said, if you want something done right, do it yourself. So the seed was planted about accessible travel. It took many years of research, becoming a travel agent, a certified accessible travel specialist, putting everything in place, and then I finally did. I walked away from a paying job and started Wheelchair Escapes 18 years ago. And since then, I've met so many people and made so many travel dreams come true that I absolutely love what I do.
Absolutely. And you know what was really kind of cool is the other day when you and I were talking on the phone, you shared with me some great letters that people have sent you. Just some of the just incredible stories. Just first of all, they would just love the vacations and things that you set up for them. But you really, as I said to you, you gave people their lives back.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so many people that I hear, many stroke survivors especially say, well, you know, I don't want to go anywhere because, you know, I don't want to be a burden to my caregiver. You know, I'm already a burden enough because they have to take me grocery shopping or they have to help me up and down the steps. And it's like, you know what? You are giving people their life back because you're basically letting them travel again, which is something they never thought they were going to be able to do after their stroke. And you're like giving them the world back, you know?
Absolutely.
Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I think able-bodied people don't think about becoming disabled. Mm-hmm. But in the matter of 2 seconds, your whole life can change.
Amen.
So I meet people who have suffered strokes, people who have many different debilitating diseases, and a lot of accident victims. And what you find is that people say, I can't do it. I can't do anything. And my job is to say, yes, you can, and this is what you can do.
Exactly.
And the letters I get from people, I mean, I'm 70 years old. I should be retired, but I absolutely love what I do, and giving people hope. One of the letters said, you give us hope, and you cannot put a price on hope.
Amen.
And then I have letters that come into me about, I never thought we could go to Venice. I never thought we could do anything. And those letters that I get from people make me realize what I'm doing is important.
Absolutely. Now let's talk a little bit about that because you go some amazing places. You arrange trips all over the world. Now, let's say there's a stroke survivor who says, yeah, but ... I'm in a wheelchair. I need help getting from my wheelchair to my bed. Or when I get to some kind of port, let's say we went on a cruise and we get to that port and I want to go on a tour, like a land tour once we get there, and I need a handicap accessible bus or some kind of vehicle. Who's going to arrange all of that, you know?
Well, those are the things I do.
There you go.
I want to make travel as easy for my clients as possible. And what a lot of people don't know is you can travel with a power chair or a manual chair or a scooter, and that is free. The airlines does not charge you for that. They also have an aisle chair. So on my website, it shows pictures and videos of the whole process of exactly how that happens. And it happens in privacy. The ADA says travel with dignity. And so you are boarded not in the view of anybody, and you are deplaned the same way. Your power chair, your manual chair, your scooter, as I said, flies for free. When you get to your destination, if you need accessible transportation, then I arrange that for you.
So awesome.
You get to your accessible hotel, your cruise ship, you get a wheelchair accessible cabin. If you need a hospital bed, you need a Hoyer lift, you need a trapeze, whatever you need, just let me know, and I'm going to get it there for you. It's not free of charge because it's a different company, and that's their business.
Yep.
But it can happen.
You shop around and you just make it happen. And you know, and that's the cool part because again, people sometimes don't want to travel because they don't want their caregiver to have to make all these calls trying to find like the trapeze, like you were saying, and stuff like that. You know, you book the trip, you tell them, hey, you just go in there and pack your bags and tell your caregiver to pack their bags. I'm Kristy, I got the rest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is so awesome, Kristy.
And the other thing, if you're traveling on a cruise, every person is treated like royalty. So the caregiver doesn't have to prepare the meals, cook it, serve it, clean it, any of that. They're waited on just like the disabled person is. So even as I travel, I'm my husband's caregiver, so I still have that responsibility, but all the rest of it, it is so nice because as women, we are caregivers. We're always helping everybody else.
Right.
And on a cruise, they're there to make you have the very best vacation you can, and it's a blessing.
Kristy, this is so awesome. I mean, you know what, you guys, you hear me talk about it on my radio show. You're going to hear me say it again now. All you stroke survivors who have said, oh, I can't travel anymore because of this and that and the other. Kristy is telling you, you got no excuses anymore. So it is time to get rid of that. There are no excuses. Kristy, if people want to get a hold of you and book a trip or just get information as to just all that, how do they do that?
603-382-3596. Website, wheelchairescapes.com. Check out the website. Look at the testimonies. Look at the videos. See what's really going on. Look at the accessible cabins. Full roll-in shower, attached shower seat, grab bars, handheld adjustable shower head, grab bars around the toilet, emergency cord, phone available in the bathroom as well as the cabin. And I talk about cruising because on the right ship and the right cruise line, there's all sorts of things that you can do that you're not even aware of, and it's all right there. And cruising is not for rich people. Cruising is for smart people. They want the most out of their dollar, and you're going to get that on a cruise.
That is so awesome. And the other cool part about it is that even if some of those things aren't already attached in the room, like the grab bars around the toilet and stuff like that, even if it's things that aren't already supplied, you can find those things and have them brought to wherever they're going to be, their hotel or their their ship or whatever.
Yes.
You can find those additional items that they might need to help them with their mobility.
Sometimes somebody just wants to go to Florida to a nice beach resort, and I will arrange to have their own personal beach wheelchair there so they can use it 24 hours a day.
All right, you all. I'm done. Actually, we got to talk because I'm ready to go somewhere now. So listen, you know what, you guys, for those of you that are listening, we'll have all that information on the strokechannel.tv website. For those of you that are watching this and seeing this on television, obviously just below this screen, you've seen all of the items, all of the information there that Kristy just gave. Kristy, you rock. This is so good. So good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Come join me on my next group cruise. We'll sail together.
Hey, while they're watching the commercial, we're going to talk about it right now. So there you go. All right, you guys, we'll be right back.